All right, we are about to head into Walmart right now. There's some things I want to pick up for some upcoming hiking that I want to be doing. I think I'm going to do some hiking tomorrow and do a video. And then one of these weekends, I want to be hiking Van Hook Falls Trail. That's going to be like an all-day thing. I think it's like 5 miles total round trip, just about 5 miles or so. So that's going to be coming up. So I want to get some things in Walmart to prep for all that stuff. Well, not really prepping, just things that I may need on the trail. Like, for example, bear spray. I know I've been talking about wanting that for quite a while now. I've been talking about it. Well, I talked about it last year, so I've been wanting it for quite a while. They do sell it at Walmart, but they are low in stock. That is what the app is saying. If they don't have it in here, we'll go to Coleman sometime. It may not be in this video. Probably won't be in this video. Then I'll get it there. But then by then, they may have it in stock. Either way, we're going to pick up some bear spray today. I know it's not necessary. I've had people say, well, it ain't really necessary. Well, you know, black bears, they can be, you know, curious and come at you. And it's just always safe to have it, just to have it. So I'm not saying I'll have to use it or anything, but it's just good to have. They're low in stock, so people are buying it. So it's not like unknown to like carry it in Kentucky. So we are going to see about getting that today. And another thing that I want to look into getting is a bear canister would be nice to have, obviously, for, you know, your bear food, you know, when you're camping and stuff. Not really necessary if you're not camping, but I want to be doing some camping as well. So I had the thought of, because I'm tired of having all my stuff inside my pack. I have a Osprey Code 38, I believe is what it is. The big bag. I've already showed it on videos before. I don't like having all my stuff just like sinking to the bottom and all that stuff. I don't really like that. So I'd like to have it contained. So I got to thinking, like, it'd be nice to have like a container. And my first thought would be something similar to them Christmas popcorn tin containers. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to use that because obviously they can get bent up, dented, and stuff like that. So then I was thinking, and I'm like, what about a pretzel? Like the Utz pretzel containers. They're like barrels, or the cheese puff containers. They're like barrels like this wide, the hole at the top, the circle, you know, the opening to where you get the good stuff. That is obviously going to be smaller. So I was thinking that might not be bad because I just want to have my stuff contained and easily, like when I take it out, it's all just in that. So we're going to look into maybe getting one of those. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and I want to get a fuel canister. So not the Coleman propanes. We've already, bad deal with that. I'm going to look into getting one of those, the little butane. It's like Coleman. It is Coleman, but it's like one of the backpacking little canisters because I already have the Ozark Trail little cooker. So hopefully, I did get a comment saying that the cooker itself, like the burner, was defective. And I don't know if that's true, but I was told that the burner was defective. It was not the container. I don't think it was true. I think it was the actual Coleman, the fuel keg, because it's Mr. Heater is what it was. The fuel keg, because that was, the valve was like messed up. I don't know. We almost blew up that day, and I don't want that situation to happen.
I smell propane. I smell propane.
I know I like to use my alcohol stove, and I'm going to still carry that with me. But it's the times when I don't really want to have to be, you know, dealing with that. I'll just be able to set it on the thing, turn it on, and we'll get it going. So we're going to see about getting one of those as well. I believe those are the only 3 things that I need is the fuel canister, bear spray, and then one of them pretzel containers. Does anyone know if these are actually any good? King Crumb. I think it's like Walmart technically, like their fancy brand. But does anybody know if they're actually any good? I think they seem overpriced in my opinion. And they have Party Pink and Lemon Sunshine. Yuck, lemon cookie, that don't sound very good. And they must not have been that good because they have more of them as well. Okay, these smoky bacon Pringles, they're pretty good. I did a video many years ago on bacon Pringles. That's quite a long time ago. Oh no, don't tell me they ruined Dot's pretzels. Bold new mix. Oh man. Don't tell me they ruined Dot's pretzels. because Chex Mix, they ruined themselves. They ruined themselves. It says snack mix, and it's different than the pretzels over here. So I don't know. I've never had the originals. I've had the Parmesan garlic, and they're really, really good. And the cinnamon sugar are good too. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie. This container is much smaller than what I thought it would be. They used to be bigger. They used to be much bigger. Wow. I don't know if it'd be worth it now. I mean, I could fit some things in it, but that container used to be bigger. I mean, like, that's my hand compared to it. And I don't have, I'm not a big giant person or anything. Wow. I don't know if it'd be really worth it now. They only have 2 more left back there. Way, way back there. I might just have to look for the cheese puffs because, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work out. So I reached all the way back there and got one of the containers. And check this out. It's actually different. So I don't know if this is the newer version, but one is like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera or not. Like this one's more rounded, and this is like I don't know if it'll be able to pick up on camera or not. Like this is more straight on the edges. See how straight that is? Then, I don't know how to explain it. This is more rounded. Okay, so they're both the same size. I feared like the company cheaped out and like made the newer ones less. No, they're both the same size, but these expire April 13th, 2026, which is in like, I don't know, a few days. Today's April 7th. So that's in like what, 6 days? And these expire in June. So it looks like this store's not rotating their product like they're supposed to be doing. So it looks like this will be the new container then. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it doesn't really matter since I haven't used one before anyway. But I don't know if it's picking up well on camera, but it's definitely different. Like, it's definitely different. Also, on the new one, they took off the design. If you look here, they have like a design on it on the old one. They took it off on this one. So they did cheap out. You'd think they'd want their logo on the lid just like their old one, but I guess printing that and pressing, it's not even printing, it's just pressing it. It's like embossed. I guess pressing that costed some money, I guess, so they didn't want to spend. Either way, I think I'm gonna put these back because I would rather just have something a little bit bigger. I was thinking like the cheese puff container, and that's bigger. We'll have to see if they have any of those. Although these pub mix ones are pretty cool, but they're just too narrow. I guess if you wanted to have multiple of these and to divide your stuff up. I don't know, I just don't like all my stuff just sinking to the bottom of the bag and you have scrounge. I just don't like that, so I want it contained in like a container that I can just take out. Yeah. Aha, so apparently they have them. They're down aisle A14. It literally makes no sense to be down this aisle. Unless it's like an end cap or something, but I'm not seeing it. This is A14 and A13 and A14. Yeah, this is like spices and pancakes. It definitely ain't gonna be down here. Must be like an end cap. Well, I ended up finding them. Can you guys see them? I'm down aisle A21 and A22. And I was looking, because I was gonna look down the end caps and on the sides. And what do I see? Right over there on the top shelf. So A19 and A20 on the top shelf. Now that is the size that I wanted. But my question is, how in the hell am I supposed to get them down? Because they're not down like the regular aisle. They're not down the aisle that the app says they're down. How am I supposed to get those down? I am a very antisocial person. I don't like to talk to workers if I don't need to. So, and there's no way I can just jump up there and get them. They're like double stacked and all. There's no way. So, I might have to just consider this one an L today, boys. But it is crazy because that is the exact size that I was thinking that the pretzels would be. Exact size. There's just no way I can jump up there. I mean, for video, it'd be interesting, but they would all probably tumble down and I don't want to get kicked out. I don't want to get banned from Walmart. But most importantly, I don't want to have to talk to a worker. I'm very antisocial. Like, you can come up to me if you notice me. If like in public and you see my videos, you notice me, come up to me, that's fine. I'm very antisocial. I don't want to approach people. Yeah, there's literally none down the actual aisle. They're all up there. Wow. And down the wrong aisle. That A14 is like a couple aisles over. I'm not gonna lie, it is tempting to jump up there, but Not gonna be able to do it. So close, yet so far. Something that I was looking into off camera the other day when I was here at Walmart was these clip-on like sunglasses for glasses, because mine are prescription. I gotta wear my glasses every single day, and it's so annoying having to not be able to have sunglasses. Now obviously you are able to like buy prescription sunglasses or like the transition ones, like when you go out to the sun. I'm too poor for that, and I didn't do that with these glasses. So this is like the next best option that I'm looking into. They got ones that actually like clip on your glasses, and then they have these ones that like flip up. And I don't really know if I like the flip up ones. I'm not too sure. I don't think I do. It's kind of annoying having that like there, and I don't know if I really like that. I think this is the style I needed, the 58 Rec M. I think these are the ones. It's the other day I was here, I was talking to AI about it. I literally use AI for like everything, but this is our conversation. We were talking about them right there. I think it was the 58 Rec M's, I think. Just the other day, I took a picture of me wearing them. I was like, so how are these? And they didn't look that bad. Yeah, oh, it was the Rec Q. Rec Q, those are the Rec M's. It was Rec Q, I guess. And they didn't look bad. I didn't think they looked bad. It said, yeah, the 58 Rec Q's clips look great on you. They align well with the bridge of your nose, and the bold square shape fits the Phoenix frames. Yes, I have the Kit's Phoenix glasses, and they're like pretty boxy. So yeah, these are the 58 Rec Q's. And there's what they looked like on my glasses. There's like the backside view. Like I liked them. Like I'm still debating on buying them. They're not like off the table. Like I'm still debating it. You might be wondering why like the letter matters. Like these are Rec M and I had the Rec Q's, which I believe there's only one left. So should I get them? I mean, I think they only have one left. Yeah, these are officially the ones that I was wearing. I might get them. Like they have that boxy shape, which I need for my glasses. You might be wondering what like the letter means, like with the Rec, and I'm not really too sure. I think it just depends on the size. Like it varies on the size. Like these are a little bit more boxier than the Rec M's. I don't know. All I know is I tried these ones on and they fit around my glasses really good. I might get them. Yeah, there was like two the other day of the 58 Rec Q. I believe there's like two of them, and now I only see one. So I think I might get them. Check that out for $24.96. You get an Ozark Trail 7-piece camping tool set. Even comes with batteries. Huh, that's pretty nifty. There's everything you get right there. Huh. I can tell you one thing, the tag on this shirt is really getting on my nerves. It keeps like riding up. Like look, I don't know if you can tell. Like, keeps sticking up. Annoying. Well, we're in luck. They got it in stock. $39.94. If you guys see that or not. Bear and mountain lion attack deterrent. Sprays up to 40 feet for use when camping, hiking, fishing, walking, and biking. I do all that stuff. Even comes with a holster. And then just below that, for $12.97, they have a bear horn made by the same brand, Saber Frontiersman. I'm not going to be picking one of these up today, but good to know that I can pick it up here, though. Good to know. Well, it's that time of year again, frog gigging. 1994. I've always liked these little kits they have. They didn't have it when I made mine in Ohio. Or no, I made it here. I made it here in the off season, and they didn't have these no more. That's what it was. But I started buying the supplies in Ohio is what it was, but I didn't finish creating it until I was here. So I had everything, I didn't start making it until I was here. That's what it was. I did a whole video on it if you want to go check that out. It was pretty interesting. But yeah, by the time I was done making mine and had all the stuff, they had these pretty nice kits. Has everything you need for only 20 bucks. But one thing that I have noticed is once they sell out of them, at least my store, they don't get them no more. So once they're gone, they're gone. This is the exact pool that I bought Presley a few years ago. It was less money a few years ago, but then again, what wasn't? Hers is like a pink camo style. This one appears to be purple. It works good for it. It's tangle free, so the line just runs right through it. She seems to like it. And then the pole that I'm currently using is just a Ugly Stick Dock Runner. Do they have that? Do they have it? Not sure. Yeah, here it is. The Ugly Stick Dock Runner. $21.78. Not bad at all. The dock runner that I'm actually using is a spinning reel. I don't know if they even have any of those. They have some of them. Yeah, they have some, but most of them are these ones, which I'm not a big fan of these. I like the spinning reels better. And apparently everyone else thinks so as well, since there's so many of these. I was wondering where their camping stuff was. They moved it to this back wall here. I've never seen a Walmart with the camping stuff on the back wall. They moved it all. Check this out. Ozark Trail keeps getting more and more cooler stuff. This is a military style compass. $14.86, or they have a basic one for $6.86. Not really too sure what makes this one military style, but comes with a pretty cool case, a bag. Illuminates for nighttime use, optical eyepiece and level indicator, durable metal body and foldable metal cover, ideal for camping, hiking, and more, includes carry bag. Huh, it is pretty heavy duty, like there's some weight to that. I'm actually kind of impressed. I mean, I haven't done a review on it, but from what I see, that's pretty cool. Huh. I swear, that Walmart notification they do, like the dee-dee-dee, it is so loud. Life straws would probably be smart to look into, even though I don't drink water. It'd just be nice to look into just in case if I'm ever desperate enough and need to drink water. First aid kit, we got to get something figured out for that because I have nothing in my pack for that either. This bleed stop would be pretty nice to have though. Probably be pretty useful if I get like bit by a bear or something. Does anyone else remember years and years ago they used to have the My Pillow guy on here, Mike Lindell? They took him off. I wonder if I think he like invented this. Maybe he sold the company. I don't know, but they used to have his picture on. I remember it was years and years ago. The My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell. He used to be on the package for the bleed stop. I think he invented it or something. Portable mini fan by Ozark Trail for only $5. I hope it's USB-C. That's pretty cool, rechargeable. Yeah, USB-C, and it comes with a cable. Wow, not bad for $5. I've never used Dude Wipes, but they have a little camping pack for $6.97. Never used them before. Heard a lot of great things, but I've never used them. Head net for $4. That may come in handy someday. Have to look into one of those sometime. I know Nate really liked his when he used his in his video.
We need a team lead to automotive list area.
There they go again.
Turn on a battery exchange, a team lead or a member of management to automotive for a key turn on battery exchange.
They keep saying that over the speaker. Guess workers aren't getting to it. There they go again.
Customer courtesy to the family planning case.
Okay, well that's a different call. That notification is so loud, very loud. But no, that was like their third or fourth call talking about the automotive like battery and stuff, car battery. It's like their third or fourth call. For only $12, you can get a 7-in-1 multi-tool knife by Ozark Trail. They're locked up. You can't just pull them off. But check that out. That's pretty cool. They also have these pretty cool sharpening pucks for $10 by Swiss Tech. They're also locked up. Check that out. This one's flipped. Guess we're able to see the back, I guess. I have never had one of these before, but one day we're going to try one. I'm picky, so we won't do breakfast skillet because I don't eat eggs. Never had eggs before. I don't eat rice. I've never had rice before. I could probably try that one. That probably wouldn't be bad. And beef lasagna, that probably wouldn't be bad either. We'll have to try one someday. They also have this 17-in-1 multi-tool for $12. But once again, locked up. Well, someone cut the hat. I guess they probably wanted to see what was, what was in it. Like what was the functions, tools. That's kind of annoying when they do lock it up and you can't. But yeah. But it also just shows that it just doesn't make sense when you could just, like this is cardboard and yeah, it don't make sense. Just go ahead and put that right back. So AI was telling me when I was talking about like wanting like a canister for my bag to put just my regular stuff in, not just food, just my regular stuff. It was talking about like big containers like this, and this is just like too small. Like, I think I'd rather just have like a rounded container. But this would work, but I think I just like something a little bigger. Well, guess move on down here and get the fuel that I need. AI was telling me that it was Coleman, which they have some. I don't want this big one. That would work. I want a smaller one. Yeah, this right here. Coleman butane propane mix for $5.97. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's the one that's right beside this here, right beside the Coleman. So yeah, that's the one I have. It was less money, like I said, like last year, a couple years ago. But then again, what wasn't less money? And then these stupid fuel kegs down here is what I was having issues with and almost made me blow up out in the woods. If you know, you know. I will say this is pretty lightweight, so I like that. But then again, my alcohol stove is very lightweight too, so. I do like my alcohol stove. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like I just gotta have one of these in my bag just to have it. So if I wanna like really cook and don't have to deal with like the alcohol stove, which that went up in price too on Amazon. They're like $19 now. When I got mine, it was like 13 bucks, I think. 12 or 13, it wasn't that much money. Now it's like 19 bucks. I still need to get a Sawzall for the pipe, the exhaust pipe on the car so I can get that fixed. But it still burns my ass that Hart is being discontinued. I loved Hart. I liked Hart. All the tools that I got was Hart. The batteries, that's why it's all on clearance rollback, because my knees just popped. Because they're being discontinued. That's what I need right there. How much are they now? $75.66. They need to lower it more. No, but seriously, that's what I need to get to fix the exhaust pipe, so need to get that done sometime. But yeah, poor old Hart being discontinued, doing us dirty. So I just wonder if they're going to go all in on Hyper Tough or what the deal is. I heard something about they're going to start selling Skill, which they do. They have that right there. Skill saw, miter saw. So they have that. They have Shopmaster. I've never heard of that, but they have it. Yeah, they have Skill there. I just wonder if they're going to go all in on Hyper Tough. Probably, if I had to imagine, because that is like their brand. No, but seriously, it burns my ass because I bought like the brushless, I had the brushless drill, the impact, like really burns my ass because I bought the batteries and I really went all in on Hart. Like when I had to buy tools like that, I bought Hart because they're pretty good tools for what I needed them for. They work pretty good. Like for example, I have one of those, the orbital saw. I have a regular drill, brushless though. I have the impact brushless. I have the orbital sander, various little tools like that, like little accessories. I haven't had one of these, well I still have it. One of these, but for, you know, Hart branded. This right here, pretty much the exact same thing, just about, but Hart. So I guess you could say Hart broke my heart. I got one of them glass scrapers. What else? Just various little things. I have one of these. I'm not sure which one, maybe both. I think I got one of these. I'm not too sure. I don't remember if I bought one of these for my bike or not. I was going to. I don't know if I did. Can't remember. Well, it wouldn't have been for the Star. It would have been for the Hex for the bike. I don't remember if I got that or not. Oh, and I have two Hart lawn mowers, the push mowers with the 40-volt batteries. One I bought brand new, not brushless or anything. One I bought brand new, and the other one I bought on Marketplace. The one's a 40-volt, and then the one that I bought on Marketplace was a 20-volt. The smaller battery, 20-volt. Yeah, those ones right there, the 20-volt. So I don't know, obviously I'm just going to use the tools until they give out, but hopefully I get a lot of life out of them. Here at the movies, they got some new ones, but we got Sydney Sweeney, looking good as always. Love that movie. Of course, need to stop by and see my other honey. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Seriously, where's she at? Gotta be here somewhere. Well, there's one of her records, Fruitcake. Lana Del Rey's not so bad herself either. Diet Mountain Dew. Is that one on here? It is. So I did a whole YouTube short talking about it, but did you guys see how you're able to now buy the giant giraffe at Walmart for like 85 bucks? Crazy how the viral videos that everyone's posting about trying to buy the display, and now you can just buy them. Well, I guess everything happens for a reason. So as I was coming around from the giraffe looking at that, look what I see. Like I said, everything must happen for a reason. Well, I guess we're getting everything that I came in here for. And do you see what I mean? How this is much more rounder? Like this is ideally what I was thinking for the pretzel container. Like much, much bigger, much more rounder than the pretzel. And we're going to get this. Although those expired June 15th, these ones expired July 6th. So we'll get these ones. And that one is missing some. So who would actually buy that? You can tell that one's missing some. No, but seriously, this is like the perfect size. Like, let's go over to the pretzel and I'll show you guys the size difference. And the fact that I can use this cheese puff container as an actual bear canister is perfect. It's bear proof. A bear is not going to be able to get into this. All right. See what I mean? See the size difference between the two? And here I was thinking that the pretzels was the same size as this. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. Probably just Mandela effect. Either way, we're getting the cheese balls. What? Did you really think I was going to throw them all away? I got to polish these off before I use it for the back. Leave.